This is where before the back's out. Taser. It was my greatest hit. Out of all of the thousands of TV news stories I did in my career, there is one that stands out, one that people still ask me about more than 18 years after it happened. And not only are we going to play the original video from that day to show you exactly how everything went down, including me, but I thought it would be fun to track down a couple of the fellows who were a part of that big day. Last week, I returned to the exact location where we shot this and where they shot me. We'll catch up with one of the guys who held me as I was tased, and I'll also visit with the guy who pulled the trigger on the taser. I'll ask them what they were thinking that day, and if they get asked about that day all these years later, like I still do. Be sure to hit the like button, and if you've ever wondered what it is like to be hit with a taser, wonder no more.
Hopefully you'll never be hit with a taser, but just in case it happens, News Center 17 Scot England shows you what to expect. You want to be warned. What you're about to see is violent.
Give me just a second.
It sounded like a good idea weeks ago. In an effort to prove the safety of taser guns, I agreed to get shot with one. But now my enthusiasm is decreasing. Tell me what I should expect.
When the probes come out of the cartridge, they're already electrified. So when they make contact, you will immediately get the effects of the taser. Your muscles will lock up. You can't stand. Normally you fall down.
Again, how much juice will be going into
The
it?
50,000 volts, but the volts is not really what makes it work. It's the 26 watts that really makes it work and locks your muscles up.
Once these electrodes go into my body, the taser will run for 5 seconds. Anyone can take 5 seconds of pain, right?
5 seconds on the taser probably seems like about 30 minutes, but this would be 5 seconds. And it automatically shuts off at 5 seconds.
Sheriff Sergeant Jim Root has taken a shot from a taser gun. He says I should expect
3 to 5 seconds is a lot of pain. Like I said, it'll go away after it's all over with, but you'll remember the effects from it from now, 10 years from now.
Will any bad words come out of my mouth?
That's possible. People have a tendency to utter words that they normally don't say, and it happens.
I'm vowing right here, not saying any cuss words.
It is excruciating pain, as you will soon find out.
So you think we're ready?
I'm ready if you are.
Let's talk about it a little longer.
But there will be no more talking. The time has come.
Once you get hit with a taser, your body will tense up. We will just control you so that you don't smack it as hard as you can on the ground.
This is where we say, okay, we've had our fun, and we'll just back out.
Now we're getting serious, yeah.
This is where before the back's out.
Taser.
Okay. Now the procedure is remove the cartridge from the taser itself. Break those wires off. We'll break the wires off the probes. And we'll extract the probes.
Oh my gosh. No cuss words and no serious long-term injury.
There it is. You ready?
The taser gun has done its job. And I may be thinking about a different job. Scot England, News Center 17.
That's what you call taking one for the team. Thanks, Scott.
And now, 18 years later, I find myself walking back into the sheriff's department with the man who tased me, Bob Squires. He retired a decade ago. When's the last time you were at the sheriff's department?
Oh, 10 years ago.
All right, you didn't bring your taser with you, did you?
No, I didn't.
Good. I'm glad you left it home. Well, let's go try to track down one of the guys who held me while you tased me. He's still here, I guess.
I forgot about that, people.
Oh, yes, they were holding me. All right.
Hello, Sheriff.
How you
Been a
been?
while.
Bob?
Sure.
Nice to see you again.
Yes, sir.
It is excruciating pain, as you will soon find out.
So you think we're ready? I'm ready if you are. Let's talk about that a little longer.
You're stalling.
But there will be no more talking. The time has come.
Once you get hit with the taser, your body will tense up. We will just control you so that you don't smack it as hard as you can on the ground.
This is where we say, okay, we've had our fun, and we'll just back out. How are you later? This is where the quarterback's out. Taser, taser, taser. Now the procedure is remove the batteries from the taser itself, break those wires off. We'll break the wires off the probes. And we'll extract the probes.
It's always fun to watch the second time.
And believe it or not, fellas, after all these
You've
years,
had the same shirt.
this is one of my favorite velour shirts. And it still has, you can see right there,
Yeah.
the hole, one of the holes. That was the one you couldn't get out of me. But I haven't wore that since. I've put it in my closet for a souvenir. After all this time. Bob, why'd you do that to me?
Because you asked me to.
Yeah.
Now, Sheriff, after all this time, I find it ironic watching that you and I both have the same hairstyle we had 17 years ago.
Absolutely.
Mine has not moved, yours hasn't either.
Well, mine is by design.
Mine is too. So, I call this my greatest hit because it's the one everybody asks about today.
And I can see why. It's fun to watch every time I watch it.
You were, what was your title then?
I was a sergeant back then.
And now you're the sheriff.
Yep, I'm a sergeant.
Well, you see, you tase the TV guy and you get promoted to sheriff. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's how it worked, but you know, I got a great idea. So let's do Scot England 2.0 pepper ball.
There you
Pepper
go.
ball.
Pepper ball.
I've never even heard of pepper ball.
It's kind of like mace, but we shoot it from about 20 feet away and it hits you and it's a little ball.
We are not doing pepper ball. Wow. That's the new fun thing.
Well, we've got it up in jail. We use it up in the jail quite a bit. So.
And the sheriff had a surprise for me as he took me to the exact room where I was tased 18 years ago.
Inactive. Bob, you can stand back there. I'll stand over here and hold.
Were we facing?
We were facing this way.
All right. And so, Bob, you gotta say the magic word.
Taser, taser, taser.
Oh man! And it was right here at this spot, in this room, where you shouted those words that changed my life. Taser, taser, taser. Wow, the room is still here, and you still do the training in
We
here?
still did the training in here.
Wow. Okay, let's get out of here before they bring the blue mats in.
And the pepper ball.
And the pepper ball, and yeah, I can still hear my scream echoing through this room right here.
Well, he said, I guarantee I won't cuss. It's because you couldn't get it out.
Sheriff, thank you for your time, man. I'm glad. I'm proud of
Thanks
you.
for connecting.
I-
Like I said, it was an honor to do this. It was new technology at the time, and somebody in the media is willing to take one for the team.
Absolutely.
We're willing to
Bob,
deliver
I'm
it.
so glad you're still around. I'm so glad that.
I'm glad you're still around.
And I'm glad you left the taser at home.